Monday Night Football analyst Ron Jaworski played quarterback in the NFL for almost 2 decades.
Let's go for a walk.
He could talk about playing quarterback forever.
For the quarterback position on a 3-step drop, the ball comes out in 1.5 seconds. A 5-step drop, 2.1 seconds. But if it's 3rd and 12, I'm looking at coverage. The last 4 games, I can tell you what coverage is coming.
You look at more tape than I do.
Get off the bump and run then.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Would you ever think, when you were playing quarterback across the street for the Eagles at the Vet, that you'd be calling a Monday night game in a brand new stadium in South Philadelphia?
Not in my wildest dreams.
How does it feel?
It's awesome. It's awesome. I feel like I'm playing, man. I'm going to run out that tunnel, you know?
Nothing makes him happier than talking football. Then again, Happy has always been Ron Jaworski's middle name. Going back, looking over your whole career now, what's the lowest valley that you've ever been in? It's a tough question, I know. I stumped you right off the bat here. I mean, you couldn't have gone through your whole life like this. You couldn't have been this happy and jolly.
Why couldn't I have?
No, it doesn't.
Why couldn't I? Have you seen me down?
No, I don't. I guess I really.
Yeah, I have my down times. I'm human like everyone else. Where you just. But I try to get away when I'm having those down periods.
The first thing Jaworski got away from was a life in the steel mills of his hometown, Lackawanna, New York.
My brother worked in the steel mill. I worked in the steel mill in the summer.
What did you do?
It was called a rolling department. They would drop the steel on a rack, and I would roll it down the rack. The reason my dad sent me to the steel mill was to be sure that I didn't spend my life in the steel mill.
He spent his college years as a quarterback at Youngstown State, where his confidence grew.
My senior year, we had a bye week. So a bunch of friends of mine from Youngstown drove to Buffalo to watch the Bills and the Jets play. And it was Joe Namath at the time. And I went to the end zone, and Joe Namath was dropping back from about 7 or 8 yard line to throw the football. And I said, I could throw the football as well as he can. I don't know if I could or I couldn't, but I felt I could, and it gave me great confidence.
After Los Angeles Rams head coach Chuck Knox drafted him, Jaworski's strong arm earned him the nickname the Polish Rifle. But as a backup, it took 3 seasons to get his first starring role. Third year. And you start a playoff game against the Cardinals. And win, right?
And we win the game, yeah. And I thought I had a solid game. Had a big play to Harold Jackson and got Harold over the top.
Jaworski, a play-action fake to McCutcheon. He's going to throw long, and Jackson is open. He's got it at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Harold Jackson on the block. Hey, Ron, you was over. I thought it took a come up. I said, it's all over. Hey, it was over. That's all.
And it was a big win for us. And then we lost the following week to the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship game, unfortunately.
But you didn't start in that game, did you?
Yeah, very strange twist why he made that
What
move.
did he tell you? I mean, you just won a playoff game.
I think Coach Knox would have to answer that question. Yeah. He didn't say much to me.
After the following season, Knox traded the Polish Rifle to Philadelphia.
Get a fine focus.
A new team and a new nickname.
All right.
Jaws came when I came to Philadelphia. At that time, the movie was very popular, the movie Jaws, but Doug Collins was playing with the Sixers at the time. He gave me the name Jaws. He said, because your lips are always flapping. You just never shut up.
Here we go. Short yardage. I right near wing 11. Plunge in the hike. Stay. Ready?
One thing Jaws always talked about was winning.
They must have thought I was crazy. I mean, because I came in, I started, hey, we're going to win. We're going to the Super Bowl. They're like, look at me like I was a leper. I mean, because I had just come from a team that was used to winning, 4 years in L.A. I mean, I came with this attitude, we're winning.
So go.
It was the same attitude held by head coach Dick Vermeil.
My dad had passed away after my freshman year in college. And when I came to Philadelphia, it was Dick Vermeil who really became a father figure to me.
Ron is like a son to me, and as a kid, and he was a kid coming into Philadelphia, we spent a lot of time together.
Go. Beautiful. Perfect.
Right. God, that's nice. They bring the jack over.
Jack over, right.
Yeah, they can't go zone with it. See, there's no one back there.
Okay.
91.
It was with Vermeil that Jaws first learned to study film and dissect game plans, a skill vital to his success in both his quarterbacking and broadcasting careers.
Friday nights all season long, he and I would go into my office, and I would put on a tape recorder, audio tape recorder, and we'd go through the entire game plan on audio tape. And then he would drive home listening to it.
All right, run past 35 trap, run past 34 trap, 619 flag.
He'd drive back to work listening to it.
New swing, send out that halfback. Flare, 685.
I'd come in the locker room before practice on Saturday. He'd be sitting back in his locker cubicle with the headset in his ears, listening to the game plan.
Hearing the game plan was one thing. Executing it was another. When Jaworski failed to do so, all he heard was Philly's signature salute.
There was nobody in this town that played for the Eagles that played harder, worked harder, or gave more of himself than Ron Jaworski did. And yet the fans booed him terribly here.
Jaworski remained his optimistic self, thanks to his strongest supporter.
Ron Jaworski, come here. Come here, now come here. I want you to hear me when I say this. You never have to worry about me jerking you. I know it. All right.
I think if every head coach in the National Football League or anywhere that wants to form a bond, with their quarterback and a guy that you want to have instill confidence in, they ought to see that clip.
You might as well, guys, write this. I am not going to let the fans substitute my quarterback. They've been doing that here for years, and they have never come up with a quarterback that can win for them. I've got one that can win for us.
I can't explain what a euphoric feeling it was to have the coach have that confidence in me. And it really was a galvanizing moment in my career.
Jaworski flourished and was named the NFL Player of the Year in 1980. But that success came at a price. Go through the list of injuries that you had as a player.
Start out with a broken shoulder, broke every finger on this hand, broken navicular on the wrist, broke my leg, still have 6 screws holding my leg together. I had a slight ACL and 32 concussions.
32 concussions?
32 concussions and a few broken ribs.
Jaworski played through the pain, eventually starting 116 consecutive games at quarterback, a mark broken by Brett Favre in 1999. His most meaningful start came in 1980, when he got the chance he was not given in Los Angeles to play against the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship.
Jaworski onto the lane, and Leroy Harris up on the
It was the high point of Jaworski's playing career, and one he marks to this day by wearing his NFC Championship ring. Some things never change. As president of the Philadelphia Soul, the city's Arena League team, Jaws still gets pumped for Dallas week.
What's that ring say? It says Philadelphia 20, Dallas 7. That's what it says.
That's
Thank
what I'm
you.
talking about.
But some things do change, like Jaworski's sunny disposition once Dallas takes a lead.
One! Hey! Hey! James! One! Dave! Dave! In the box, Dave! Dave! In the box! He's out of damn field! Hey, Tom, he's holding damn jersey! You think his jersey, fell off like this? Ripping his jersey off! Gotta hit that one.
Beneath the smiles and the good nature is a man who's as driven to win a championship today as he was 27 years ago when he took the field for Super Bowl 15.
In Dick Vermeil's goals that season was to win the NFC Championship. It wasn't win the Super Bowl. And it was almost like we achieved our goal. We beat the Dallas Cowboys. We're the NFC champs. That's not the reason we lost the Super Bowl.
Why'd you lose the game?
We did not play the way we were capable of playing on Super Bowl Sunday.
Third down. Quick release. Goes to the end zone. Overthrown. And a little quick time.
Oh, Ron. Perfect call.
Ron was a little tight.
From my own personal standpoint, I tried too hard to make every play. I didn't let the game come to me. I tried to force things and end up throwing costly interceptions on plays that I'd seen all season long.
Intercepted. Mark. Oh,
Ron was such a competitor that from time to time he could be too competitive. Let me at him, I'll get him. You know, hey, it doesn't matter what they're doing, I'm going to throw this strike. And we made some mistakes.
Back is Jaworski. Sets up really deep. Now comes up the middle. Picked off. Ron Martin, the first time to and Ron Martin once again slams the door in the face of the man they call Jaws.
Here we are, 27 years later, and it hurts worse. It actually hurts worse because we didn't win the championship, and we thought we would get back. Well, we never did get back. And now 27 years later, I look back and had one chance to be a world champion and didn't get it done, and it bothers me.
Ron Jaworski never won another playoff game due to both competition and circumstance.
I would have a Super Bowl ring on my finger if Dick Vermeil had stayed in Philadelphia and if the player strike in '82 didn't happen. And they coincide. We were a team that was founded on timing and discipline and the rhythm of the offense, and we had it going early. 57-day player strike, we came back, we had nothing. No team was affected like the Philadelphia Eagles.
And no coach was affected like Jaworski's father figure. When you watched Dick unravel at the end, what was going through your mind?
I was sick. I was sick. He was very emotional, always teary-eyed. We as players didn't sense something was wrong. We knew something was wrong.
Dick Vermeil retired, and the Eagles floundered. Jaworski's streak of consecutive starts was stopped by a broken leg. And in 1986, after a decade as an Eagle, Jaws was released. He returned only once as a Miami Dolphin during the 1987 preseason. Do you remember the fans' reaction when you came back?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember it very well. It was an incredible response.
I really think it was Philadelphia's apology for the way they had treated him during his years as an Eagle. I think Ron was one of those players that people didn't really appreciate what he was and what he meant until it was over and he had moved on.
As time has gone on, my star has risen, maybe more so as a player. Because I think now people look back and they realize, the injuries I play with, the toughness I did show on the field.
Football night. Football night in Philly.
Good job, buddy. But Jaworski's status as a football analyst extraordinaire almost never happened. What were your plans for your post-football career?
I was going to run golf courses. I mean, late in my playing career, I was investing in real estate and golf courses. And then this guy, Steve Sabol, came to me and said, we have this opening on the then Zenith matchup show. Would you be interested in doing it?
And Ron Jaworski, 17 years in the NFL, first year out of civilian now.
Doing the matchup show kind of piqued my interest, and hey, I kind of like this.
What they have to do is use the passing game kind of like the run. Get it out in the perimeter, out in the flat. Marco Coleman, their #1 pick, has got to come in there as a pass rusher. The 49ers running game is really built because they have a strong passing game. The Bucs made a concerted effort to get the vertical stretch in their passing game. He's getting close to 40,000 yards throwing the football. I was very impressed. He has the power of Jerome Bettis. Yes, you have Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson, a solid offensive line.
The boy from Lackawanna, New York, has turned hard work and obsessive preparation into an art form.
The Bible, the chart, the numbers, the stats, the keys, the alerts.
And although it hurts not to have a Super Bowl ring, you won't hear Jaws complaining. It's simply not his personality. I remember a good story, I think it might have been Ray Dittinger writing for the Philadelphia Bulletin, and he said you were the kind of a guy that would come down on Christmas morning and see a pile of horse manure under the tree and say, oh, I got a pony, I got a pony.
I always was the eternal optimist. I still am. I'm still the eternal optimist. So, some people see the glass half empty. I always see the glass half full.